Sometimes, when we're feeling blue, a change of environment can help. You can go for a walk, a road trip, or maybe a tranquilizing train ride where you can simply stare out the window and watch as the busy city morphs into a peaceful countryside. Welcome to Trip Buddy Luxury Adventures. Today, we're going to embark on another unforgettable railway journey. But before we get going, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons below. Ring that bell too, so you'd be the first to join us in our luxurious adventures. The prosperous and diverse land of South Africa had long been attracting tourists from all around the world. People mostly want to bear witness to their breathtaking natural landscapes and their rich wildlife. So of course, travelers wouldn't pass up the opportunity to see these wonders through exhilarating safaris. If you want to stick to a more relaxing sightseeing excursion though, then consider hopping on the Blue Train. The Blue Train is renowned for taking its passengers on a luxurious journey across South Africa. There are many reasons why a trip on this train is on most adventurers' bucket lists, so if you're curious, stick around, and I'll tell you why you should definitely give it a try too. Embark on a personalized private excursion aboard the Blue Train. Most travelers choose to have their Blue Train experience by booking a $1,300 trip from Pretoria to Cape Town, or vice versa, for a scenic journey. But little did they know, they could also opt to take this opulent train elsewhere. Given, of course, that their chosen destinations are also within the country's railway network. You can exclusively visit attractions around South Africa with an itinerary especially tailored for you on the Blue Train, with no one else on board but you and your invited guests. Well, and some staff too. The train can cater up to a maximum of 74 passengers for private charters. So if you've been wanting to host an intimate event, this is the perfect chance to take them on an exciting adventure to see the captivating beauty of South Africa. You can choose between exclusive lunch trips and dinner trips, but to make the most out of your stay, I suggest going for a private overnight trip where you and your guests can indulge in the world-class accommodation offered by the Blue Train. Make use of the train's multi-purpose car. Since the train can be reserved for private events, such as exclusive parties or product launches, the Blue Train comes with a special car equipped with technical and audiovisual devices where guests can conduct small conferences or high-level corporate gatherings. This conference car can accommodate up to 22 delegates, and rest assured that you won't have difficulties doing business on board with how this carriage can transform to a spectacular working environment. If not used for conferences or for business purposes, you might still find this car during your trip at the very end of the train, where it'll likely serve as an observation car. Here, you can marvel at some of the country's most beautiful sceneries on a cozy leather chair. From the endless stretches of golden fields and high-veld's grasslands to the lovely Cape Winelands vineyards which houses rows of luscious grapevines and historic communities, prepare to be stricken with awe as you gaze upon them from the observation car's panoramic windows. Enjoy the finest food on board. With the Blue Train offering exclusive lunch and dinner trips, it should be a given that they also exert meticulous effort in preparing the dishes they serve to their guests. And it's true, every crafted with love meal that exits their kitchen is most certainly worth trying. You won't find anyone requesting a stopover at a restaurant somewhere, because inside the Blue Train, exquisite delicacies that can rival those served by highly acclaimed dining establishments are already available for guests to enjoy. World-class chefs have created a menu that features a wonderful blend of international and South African flavors. From savory entrees to delectable desserts, they perfectly planned everything down to the very last detail in order to fulfill their promise of a phenomenal gastronomic experience. I truly recommend indulging in their featured 5-course silver service gourmet meal. Match them with some of the best wines from South Africa, and I bet you'll be reserving another table for the next dinner in no time. What South African dishes are you hoping to try on the Blue Train? Tell us about them in the comments. Also, if you're liking the episode so far, make sure to click on the like and subscribe buttons below. Feel free to unwind at their elegant lounge. After a satisfying dinner, some guests will likely turn in for the night. However, for those who want to stick around, maybe you'd like to get a tasty drink at the Blue Train's magnificent onboard lounge. With its enormous windows where you can marvel at the breathtaking view of the passing countryside beneath the starlit sky, and its lavish furnishings that ultimately exude opulence, relish in the elegant ambiance that lingers in this lounge car, or better known as the club car. The club car takes pride in its authentic birchwood paneling, as well as its plush seats where guests can simply relax or converse with other travelers. It's simply the perfect place to be if you want to extend your evening. You can meet other guests, or you can also enjoy a little alone time by admiring the mesmerizing South African landscapes right outside the window, while sipping on a glass of fine cognac or whiskey. Treat yourself by booking their most luxurious accommodation. Another thing most travelers are looking forward to when they traverse South Africa aboard the Blue Train is their top-notch accommodations. Their gorgeous cabins are convincing people left and right that a train trip doesn't have to be uncomfortable. It doesn't have to be a hassle, because in this luxurious train, you can actually experience a pleasant railway journey by booking one of their suites. There are two types of cabin on board, the luxury suite and the deluxe suite. The two rooms are almost similar with how they're both elegantly styled and lavishly furnished, but if you prefer to have a more spacious room to yourself, I suggest booking a luxury suite. A single occupancy luxury suite costs around $3,700 for a one-way trip during peak season. Rest assured, though, that you'll be able to enjoy its many amenities, such as a beautifully decorated private bathroom, a big cozy bed, and an exclusive digital entertainment center. Have a great time off the train. While other luxury trains will only be involved in your activities on board, the Blue Train will go as far as to make sure that you enjoy every second of your journey through their pre- and post-train trip services. Prior to departure, check-ins will take place in extravagant VIP lounges at the Pretoria and Cape Town stations dedicated to the train's passengers. These aren't your regular waiting areas, though. Rather, these are posh spaces with chic decors and plush armchairs where you can indulge in delectable snacks and refreshing beverages while listening to a live performance from a saxophonist. On the other hand, for your post-trip activity, they can connect you with the Luxury Safari Club for the ultimate safari experience. Who says the adventure has to end as you step off the train, right? Well, if you're up for it, you can also explore South Africa through an exciting safari excursion. Travelers have different ways of maximizing their visit to a certain place. Some tourists book private tours, while others prioritize doing highly recommended activities in the area, like trying a local delicacy or purchasing unique souvenirs. You'll find many must-try excursions when you start planning for your trip to South Africa. Many of them will be thrilling and most likely eye-catching. But if you ever realize you'd prefer a relaxing trip where you can still go sightseeing without leaving the comforts of a luxurious suite, then consider unraveling the wonders of South Africa on a train trip aboard the majestic Blue Train. Have you heard of the Blue Train before? With its standard route that runs between Pretoria and Cape Town, which landmarks or attractions are you most excited to see? Share them with us in the comments. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as you certainly don't want to miss the new episode we'll be releasing. See you there.